3, 2, 1.
What were the names of the four main characters on the show The Golden Girls? The answer is C. Blanche, Dorothy, Rose, and Sophia. I hold the knowledge of ages, yet I can be carried by a child. What am I? The answer is D. Book. Which car uses the slogan, "There are no shortcuts"? The answer is B. Lamborghini. Which U.S. First Lady is not correctly matched with her nickname? The answer is B. Julia Tyler, Shadow of the White House. You can see a lot just by looking, but touch and taste are useless. What am I? The answer is A. Sight. What connects the peripheral nervous system to the central nervous system? The answer is A. Nerves. What nickname was placed on the Japanese torpedo used at Pearl Harbor? The answer is C. Long Lance. Each enzyme has an optimal what at which its reaction rate is greatest. The answer is B. Temperature. Which of these tools is used to open bottles and jars? The answer is D. Bottle opener. Which amendment of the United States Bill of Rights prohibits cruel and unusual punishment? The answer is A. 8. What is the nutrient source for some fungi? The answer is D. Dead organisms. A joint NASA SLEN ESA SLAND ASI robotic spacecraft mission to Saturn and its moons was launched in 1997. What is the spacecraft known as? The answer is B. Cassini-Huygens. What does CPU stand for in a computer? The answer is A. Central Processing Unit. Which novel is known as The Great Gatsby in the US and The Highbrow in the UK? The answer is D. The Great Gatsby. I have a heart that beats over 3 billion times, but don't worry, I don't feel pain. What am I? The answer is C. CPU. Which supply is used for writing? The answer is A. Pen. What is one way plants and animals are different? The answer is B. Plants produce their own food and animals do not. What does RAM stand for in a computer? The answer is A. Random access memory. The Japanese word baito pronounced buito means part-time job and is adapted from which language? The answer is B. German. What was the predominating religion in the Achaemenid Empire, one of the first Persian empires? The answer is D. Zoroastrianism. The last major battle of World War II was also the one that caused the most casualties to the US and their allies, mostly British, in the Pacific War. Where was this battle fought? The answer is C. Okinawa. What is specific to the stick fighting known as Istanka? The answer is A. It is a martial arts festival in Somalia. Which famous ruler and politician whose death marked the end of golden age of Florence did explorer Amerigo Vespucci work for? The answer is B. Lorenzo de Medici. What type of simple inheritance is too simplified to explain most human traits? The answer is B. Mendelian. Which fashion brand uses a swan as its logo? The answer is C. Prada. Over time, dried lava from an old volcano is worn down and broken into small pieces. When these pieces pile up and are cemented together to form new rock, how would this new rock be classified? The answer is C. Sedimentary. Soccer's home is Europe. Which two teams played the first official international game? The answer is C. England vs. Scotland. What 2005-2009 TV show featured Cylons and cyborgs? The answer is C. Battlestar Galactica. Unlike energy, what happens to matter in ecosystems? The answer is A. It is recycled. Who won the men's Wimbledon in 2019? The answer is A. Novak Djokovic. Which company was the first to introduce the consumer camcorder in 1983? The answer is B. Sony. In glycolysis, glucose is split into two molecules of pyruvate. This results in a net gain of. The answer is A. 2 AT molecules. What is the butler's name in the movie Wedding Crashers? The answer is A. Randolph. I am a king with no army. What am I? The answer is A. A king without subjects. Which was the second motion picture to win the Oscar for Best Movie? The answer is D. The Broadway Melody. As a body of water's surface area increases, what else will increase? The answer is A. Vaporization. Burning of methane is a type of what, which involves the breaking and forming of bonds? The answer is A. Chemical reaction. What is a common age-related bone disease in which bone density and strength is decreased? The answer is B. Osteoporosis. What is located at the center of our solar system? The answer is B, the sun. What One Piece character is a skilled swordsman who always carries 3 katanas with him? The answer is A, Zoro. Food is a source of energy for what? The answer is A, anteaters. What is a kitchen tool for stirring large amounts of food called? The answer is D, beater. Which currents distribute heat around the planet and have a large impact on climate? The answer is C, surface. What is the most abundant element in the universe? The answer is B, hydrogen. What is the process by which an organism reproduces sexually called? The answer is B, meiosis. Who won the men's singles title at Wimbledon in 2019? The answer is A, Novak Djokovic. What is a funnel-shaped kitchen utensil used for measuring and pouring liquids called? The answer is B, lid. What is the largest animal in the world by volume?
The answer is A, blue whale.
What is it that you can always find it in the house, but still it gets lost easily? The answer is D, remote control. Invisible, yet I can cast a shadow. What am I?